Welcome to our Math Online classes. Hi kids. Today's lesson is about fractions and decimal equivalents. This is very important. Well, we have to remember that numbers could be like this. 1, well, that's a whole number. But also it could be a decimal number like this. It means the same, okay? But what happens if we have a fraction? Let's say that this is our fraction, 1.5, okay? Well, fraction is a number that is the result of a division. Division of 2 that divides 1. So what's the answer? Well, of course, it's not going to be a whole number. It's going to be a decimal number. So I have to add the 0, and 10 divided by 2 is going to be equals 5. So the answer 1/2 in a decimal form is equal to 0.5. Okay? Well, this is a fraction that's changed into a decimal number. Now let's see if we have another number like this, 1/4. Well, 1/4 could be in a decimal form like this one. The same procedure, okay? So 10 divided by 4 is equal to 2. 2 times 4 is 8, minus 10 is 2. But I don't need to have reminders, so I will have 20. So 20 divided by 4 is going to be 5. 5 times 4 is 20, which gets 0. So my decimal number is 0.25 hundredths. Here I have 5 tenths. Well, this is the equivalence of a fraction of a decimal. And these guys have been completed. They don't continue. So these are terminating decimals. Okay? Well, let's take an example like this. What happens if I have 1/3? 1/3, as we do this same procedure, we will divide like this. Like this. And of course, 1 is not enough, so I'll have to add a 0. So 10 divided by 3 is going to be, 10 divided by 3 is going to be 3. 3 times 3 is 9. The remainder is 1. Okay, so I add another 0 and I will have 3. Again, the remainder is 1. So this number 3 is going to be repeated. So my answer here will be 0.3, 3 and 3. In order not to repeat this number, I have to put a line, or I could put 3 points also. It depends. Okay? Another example we have here could be for 6. The same problem. We divide 6 by 1. Let's see. Well, of course, it's not going to be enough, so I have to add a 0 here. And, well, let's see. 1 times 6 is 6. The remainder is 4. Okay. So, I have to add 0. Well, 6 times 6 is 36. The remainder is going to be 4 again. And I will continue repeating 6. That means that my answer of a fraction equivalent to decimal will be 0.1, 6, and 6 and 6. Well, that means that this 6 is going to be repeated. Then we can say that this decimal, this is called a repeating decimal. Now, any decimal like this that has, let's see, for instance, 1 0.6 with a line means that this is going to be endlessly, okay? This is a repeating decimal. However, a decimal like this, 0.5 or 0.25, is a terminating decimal. It just ends like that, okay? So you have to be very careful when you change a fraction into a decimal form. How we do that? We only have to divide the numerator by the denominator and find how many decimals we have. If it's terminated, it's a terminated decimal. If it continues, then we have to say that it's a repeating decimal. I hope you understand everything, and well, I wish you a good day. God bless you. See you next class.